So how to do a good glute bridge where you keep your ribs connected so you don't overarch your back and put your back under any pressure. If you've got quite rounded shoulders, you're going to want to have a little thin pillow, not a normal bed pillow. But if your neck and shoulders are okay, you're just going to have no pillow, because as we push our hips up, we put our chest up into our throat and we can put our neck under a little bit of pressure, and we don't want to do that. So we're thinking about connecting the bony bits of the ribs to the bony bits of the pelvis, and that's just feeling of everything connecting through here. If you're not sure how to do that, you're going to take your arms, your hands over your shoulders, and you're going to reach up towards the sky, but you're going to keep your awareness in this area just below the ribs, between the ribs and the pelvis. So as you press up, you'll feel that connection through here. And it's certainly a little tip that I would do if I'm working to a higher level and I'm having to work a lot harder. I would press my hands up into the sky to make sure I maintain the rib connection while I'm focusing on something else. So you're going to want to have your feet in line with your hips, and you're going to think about connecting through those ribs as you take your hands up overhead and press the hands up towards the sky a little bit more. And then you're just going to lift your hips up as high as is comfortable without flaring. So that's why we're wanting to keep these ribs nice and connected. And you might feel that you're not coming up quite so high, but the important thing to remember is the connection from here to here, and that left and right is even. So if you look down towards your pelvis and you see one side slightly higher than the other, squeeze the other glute up, okay? And certainly if you're going to be doing any single leg stuff, you want to think about the side that is holding you up while the other leg comes up. That's the side that's really doing the work, and that's the side that we want to be focusing on. So if I'm thinking about lifting the right knee, I want to make sure that the left side of my pelvis, my glute and my hip is nice and static, and then I'm going to lift my knee up and down. And then whenever I want to keep this side static, I'm thinking about that's nice and strong, so I'm pressing up through my hands and trying not to wobble too much. There's a little bit of a wobble there, but it's all a work in progress. So remember, ribs stacking, hands pressing to the ceiling, feet in line with hips, and try not to wobble here.